Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, thousands will say their final goodbyes today as a fallen Richmond police officer is laid to rest.
On this Veterans Day, memorials and events will be held across the Commonwealth in honor of those who've served our country.
And the fourth GOP debate has wrapped up after a night of some heated conversation.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome in on this, what day is it? It's Wednesday and it's Veterans Day. I'm Rebecca Smith.
I'm Bill Bryant, and we certainly do thank our veterans and our active service members for all they do for our country. We're glad to have you along with us this morning. We're anticipating a change in weather from what we have now into tonight.
Yeah, you know, and if for some people who actually have the day off of work, they may be able to enjoy a little bit of mild temperature before things get interesting, Micah.
Yeah, absolutely, because we go throughout the daylight hours and it looks pretty good, and like Rebecca was talking about, pretty mild there in the 60s. But then that sun sets, and then here come the storms later on tonight. Live sky camera, there's your shot. Clear skies this morning. That's led to some pretty cold temperatures, 32 degrees now, Somerset in London, and we're right around that in Frankfurt. Later on this afternoon, 63, very mild today. But then tonight, those storms move on in, and that's going to be the focus of the forecast. So watch these storms and these winds on the increase later on tonight. I'll get into the hour-by-hour forecast. I'll show you the time frame on what you can expect coming up.
Okay, we'll see you then. Thank you.
Well, happening today, thousands of people will be in Richmond to say their final goodbyes as a fallen police officer is laid to rest.
Officer Daniel Ellis died Friday after he was shot by a suspect during a robbery investigation. And thousands are expected to attend his funeral on the Eastern Kentucky University campus later this morning. WKYT's Mark Barber joins us live from Alumni Coliseum, where Officer Ellis's funeral will begin at 11 this morning. Mark?
Good morning, Bill. Today's funeral services here at EKU's Alumni Coliseum will mark the end to what has been a very difficult week for many as Officer Daniel Ellis is laid to rest. Now this morning, thousands of people from the community, the surrounding communities, will join officers from around the rest of the country, and they will pour into the Coliseum here to honor this fallen officer. Last Wednesday, the 7-year veteran of the Richmond Police Department was shot in the head when he was searching for a robbery suspect. The 33-year-old died 2 days later. His funeral will be at 11 this morning. EKU has canceled classes until 4:30 this afternoon, and all other Madison County schools are also closed today to honor Officer Ellis and his family. School buses will be used to shuttle people to the Coliseum from the Ashland and Brockton commuter buildings, as well as the Wellness Center. Now, you can walk to the Coliseum if you park at the Center for the Arts. Because of the large crowds that are expected, traffic delays are expected on and around EKU's campus. Except for funeral traffic, the eastern bypass will be closed from Lancaster Avenue to Kit Carson Drive before the service. Now, Officer Ellis will be buried in Adair County. His funeral procession is expected to leave at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Now, the route is about 100 miles long, and it will pass through about 5 to 6 different counties. Now, coming up on WKYT News at 5:30, we'll break down that procession for you so you can have an idea of where and when to honor this fallen Richmond officer. Live in Madison County, Mark Barber, WKYT.
It's anticipated that many will be along that route of the procession. Remember, on WKYT.com, you'll be able to watch Officer Ellis's funeral live. It will begin at 11 o'clock this morning. Many porch lights in Nicholasville have been lit up in green this morning. They're honoring a fallen paramedic there. John Mackey died days after being hit by a car while on duty. He left behind a wife and 3 children. Mackey spent 16 years as a paramedic.
Not only are they a part of our community as a fellow neighbor, but they're also something that we need in the time of need. And fortunately, I didn't have the need to know them, but those who were in need, he came to their aid.
Funeral arrangements have been set for Mackey. The visitation will be Thursday from noon until 9 at Bethel Harvest Church in Nicholasville. And the funeral will be Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock. It will also be at the church.
Well, new this morning, a man is behind bars after Lexington police say he kicked one of their officers. 35-year-old Christopher Dawsey is charged with multiple counts of assault and alcohol intoxication. Police say they were called out to a fight on Addison Avenue yesterday. When they tried to arrest Dawsey, they say he kicked the officer twice. He's set to be arraigned later today. Two people face charges after a strange police chase in Franklin County. Frankfort police pulled over a car with a stolen license plate. Cruiser camera footage shows that the driver took off, nearly hitting a police officer. Police say the car later crashed through a nearby gate before the driver and passenger jumped out and ran off. Police found the passenger hiding in a pickup and the driver hiding out in a doghouse.
This is the first time that I'm aware of that we found somebody hiding in a doghouse with our dog.
With the dog to boot. The driver, Miranda Skinner, now faces several charges, including attempted murder of a police officer. Pretty serious stuff. They also arrested the passenger, Brian Wells.
Well, the fourth GOP debate is now in the books, and there were several heated exchanges ranging from foreign policy to taxes and economic policy. The top 8 candidates squared off in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well, the focus was on the top 2 candidates, Donald Trump and Dr. Ben Carson. Other candidates managed to make their voices heard as well, including Kentucky Senator Rand Paul, who has been steadily dropping in the polls.
And yes, I do want to rebuild the American military. I know that Rand is a committed isolationist. I'm not. I believe the world is a stronger and a better place when the United States is the strongest military power in the world.
Marco, how is it conservative? How is it conservative to add $1 trillion expenditure for the federal government that you're not paying for? How is it conservative? How is it conservative to add $1 trillion in military expenditures? You cannot be a conservative if you're going to keep promoting new programs that you're not going to pay for.
I may respond very quickly, Senator. We can't even have an economy if we're not safe. There are radical jihadists in the Middle East beheading people and crucifying Christians.
Well, the next GOP debate will be in December, and that one will be in Nevada.
Well, there are more developments in that sex scandal surrounding the University of Louisville basketball team. 5 women sued Katina Powell, who wrote a book detailing how she and others were paid to perform for and have sex with team recruits. The women say Powell defamed their names in the book. However, her lawyer says that the new claims could help Powell because they prove that the parties and what's alleged actually happened. Lawyers from both sides will get the chance to address claims if the case goes to trial. Lexington police officers are on track to have body cameras by next summer. According to our partners at the Herald Leader, Lexington police will be asking for bids for the body cameras and storage for videos by January or February. The department hopes to have the body cameras by June. $600,000 was set aside to buy the cameras. Well, today many people will be joining together on this Veterans Day to honor those who have served our country.
Events are planned across the Commonwealth, and WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain joins us from downtown Lexington with more on today's events. Michelle, good morning.
Yeah, if you're looking for a way to honor those who have served our country this Veterans Day, you can do so here at Phoenix Park in Lexington. Later this morning at 11 o'clock, a wreath will be placed at the foot of Veterans Memorial Statue to honor those who have risked their lives serving in the United States Armed Forces. The event is hosted by the Volunteers of America and will feature a presentation of the flags. You'll also hear from local leaders and see community veterans being honored. You can also pay respects at the Camp Nelson National Cemetery, where more than 16,000 veterans and their families have been laid to rest. Camp Nelson is located in Jessamine County, about 7 miles southeast of Nicholasville. The ceremony will take place at 11 o'clock and golf carts will be provided for those in need. And the ceremony here at Phoenix Park is also at 11 o'clock. It's expected to last about 20 to 30 minutes. Live in Lexington, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
Michelle, thank you very much. Our time this morning is 5:09, and fire season is upon us now that those temperatures are dropping out there. The Lexington Fire Department is continuing its mission to make sure that every home has a working smoke detector. They're giving away smoke detectors to anyone in Fayette County thanks to a donation from the Red Cross. There's only one rule. You have to let the firefighters come out and install it for you. Check the back of your smoke detector to see if it is older than 10 years, and if so, it should be replaced. The fire department has already installed more than 1,000 smoke detectors since the summer. Very important program.
You know, it really is a great program, and they said they've been able to add everyone in Fayette County when initially it was only, certain groups of people who could get it, but, really has taken off, and they have about 300 or so more.
So the deal is call, and they'll come out if you will allow them to do that, and it's very important to do. 5:10 is the time. WKYT this morning on your Wednesday, Veterans Day, just getting started.
If you want to join the latest men's fashion trend of growing a man bun. Groupon has a temporary solution for you. We'll have more. Micah, are you interested in this?
No, but I do know what I'm getting Bill for Christmas. I promise you that. Look, we're talking about possible of severe weather, the possibility. That's the key word. I'll get into those details coming up next.